Hello, everyone. So I just wanted to talk real quick. I was thinking this morning, Holy Spirit had me thinking about how Jesus Christ talked about he's the light of the world and he is the light of the world. And if you think about if the Lord, if the light of Jesus Christ was not in this world, we will be in much, much darkness. And I talked about it in the Bible study the other night. Like when God spoke, "Let there be light." That's the first thing, the first command He gave here on earth is "Let there be light," because there was so much darkness. Because remember, um, the enemy was already here, right? So when His Spirit was hovering over darkness, He spoke light. And the light that he spoke is Jesus Christ, the Word that became flesh. And then I'm gonna be doing a whole new series on that, on how the Bible talks about God, Jesus Christ being the light, even in the Old Covenant, which is the Old Testament. For example, in the book of Job, people don't know that the light of Christ gives us life, right? It says that the Holy Spirit. Book of Job 33 in verse 38. I'm sorry, 28. I don't have my glasses. It says that God redeemed our soul from going down to the pit, talking about hell. Whenever the Bible talks about pit, it's talking about being caged up, being in hell. But God redeems our soul from going down to the pit when we become born again, and that we will live to enjoy the light. He's talking about the light, his light. And then verse 30 talks about he turns our souls back from the pit, that the light of life may shine on us. Okay, so and don't forget Jesus in Matthew 5:14 and 16. He calls us the light. When we become born again, he calls us the light. He expects us to be the light of the world. He says we are the light of the world. When his spirit is in us, a city on the hill that cannot be hidden. So if you are a disciple of Christ or follower, you cannot be hidden. You have to, expects us to preach the gospel. All the Great Commission. He does not expect us to be hidden as Christian, as believers, as born again believers. And then also it says he calls us lamps that he puts on a